So as I was saying, I'm not gonna tell y'all what to do. I'm just gonna give you information so you can make your own decision. The first thing I will say is that if you've never touched that motorcycle before, you don't know anything, take the MSF course, right? They'll put you on the bike so you can get used to it, the shifting and all that, right? You're used to bikes, then you can go get a 6cc bike, right? Because at least then you will know how to shift, how to do all that, right? Because the main thing you need to be on a bigger bike is smoother. You can't be jerky with the throttle because it's very responsive. You don't want to whisk your throttle anywhere, right? So that's why I say that. Another thing you have to be worried about is these bikes were made for one thing, and that is to be fast. The handlebars are clip-ons. The tank is flat. It's supposed to be laid on it, hunched over, right? And if that's not for you, then that's not for you, right? It's a sport bike. So if you got a bad back, you want to be worried that that's what it's going to be. But a good thing would be that you won't have to upgrade your bike as fast. It's a big bike. It's a lot of power. It should, you know, have you satisfied for a while. So that's that. Another thing I would say is this can be a pro and a con. These bikes have different modes, right? Like low, high power, A, B, whatever you get in, track control, ABS, all that, right? Technology could be good and bad, right? If every time you hit the brakes, the ABS kicks on, that's not good, right? ABS should be a last resort, you know, to help you out in case something happens. It shouldn't come on every time you brake. That's one thing. But I mean, all this depends on the person you are. I basically started on a ZX6R, right? A 600. I got my license in October last year. I got my first bike in late November of last year, right? And my dad, he used to ride, he went and got another bike, this ZX6R, right? And for about a week after I got my bike, he got this bike, and I just been riding them both back and forward, back and forward. So, could you do it? Yes, I mean, I'm doing it, right? So, you know, everybody learns differently at different speeds. So do I learn faster? I think so, but at the same time, I'm responsible and I respect this bike because I know this bike could get me in trouble, right? I don't do crazy things. Another thing I would say is that this bike, or bigger bikes in general, will amplify your mistakes, right? If you do something, if you make a mistake on a 400, it might not be as big as a 600 because it's more power. You can get yourself in more danger faster, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But if you watch this video and you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to start off on a 600cc bike now that I heard all this, right? Or ZX6R and all that. There's other options too, right? If you're still gonna go with Kawasaki, there's a the Ninja 650, the ZX 650, you know, but the ZX 650 is more of a standard bike in my opinion, right? But there's different options, is all I'm saying. So, you know, just, you know, take this information, look around, make a decision, and regardless of what you get, you're gonna have a good time. I'll say that. It's your first bike, you're gonna have a good time. Like this video, you know, comment down with the next subscribe, hit the like button, all that, and I'll see you on the next one.